Hi, this is Saintjerome of Crypto Experiences, bringing you yet another crypto experience. Today is April the 14th of 2024. Tomorrow is tax day. What do we do with our taxes, our liability? What the heck just happened? Didn't we have just some kind of crazy crash? Well, I addressed AI art and said, show me a cryptocurrency crash with very sad people. And I got this. I don't think it looks like a person. Um, Looks like somebody kind of scary. I said sad. So let me see how it made me feel after the that flash crash on Friday. Well, then I asked the AI to show Saint Jerome how sad he looks after the flash crash, and this is what it came up with. Uh, Not too far off. No matter what, I said keep my mustache, no beard, and couldn't get the idea of no beard. It just wants to put beards on everybody. So, what happened on Friday? Well, we had a crash that it was predicted by different people like Cliff High and Jay Snips. And I was touting the fact I thought that was probably going to happen, but it was not financial advice. Matter of fact, gleaning information from different people, and I had my feelings in the market right now, the crypto market, is that we're not done. I think we're going to see a lot of little corrections. So I'm going to read off of a chart here in just a second. So all the cryptos seem to be crashing around us. I'm in a rainstorm of Bitcoin and Dash. I mean, I've seen that one a while. Cardano and Ethereum and Litecoin. Oh my. So pretty much all of them. And it was red, red, red on right before the weekend. I noticed they rallied a little bit and things weren't quite as severe. I saw a lot of percentages, negative 15%, negative 20%, not too much in the green. About the only thing in the green were some of the stable coins. So I felt this coming. Mainly Jay Snips really influenced me on that, but Cliff High also. So uh, I tried to go out. I thought 73,000 last week or so, 2 weeks ago. I was going to be topping out for a while and that we were going to come down. Now, how far down are we going to go? So um, it's not financial advice, but you might want to take some of your cryptocurrencies out and park them in a stable coin and then kind of see what happens. It's tough. Trying to time the market in cryptocurrency or any market is what makes you an expert. And I don't think anybody hits 100% unless they were rigging the market. And do people do that? Do they rig the market? Yeah, they kind of rig the market a little bit. So I have gone under two different philosophies. I used to say hodl, hodl, hodl. Eventually, it's going to work. That's kind of I got that kind of from Bix Weir, who said to hodl your cryptos, and that's pretty good advice for the most part, because that way you kind of ride out the wave. It's better to buy in a dollar cost average, just keep a consistent buy rate all the way through. And over time, that is shown in the stock market and different investments, precious metals, pretty much everything that you will come out ahead doing that. But there are some cryptos that never came back. Can I just mention one that I bring up all the time? Badow. Boy, what a dog that Badow was. And there's a lot of coins that are just gone now. Um, Bitcoin Ben was really high on Divi, and I got into Divi, and I did okay. I end up breaking pretty much even right now. So Divi was got bought in at 1 cent, went up to 16 cents. So, oh, that's a good. So I took some profit, and I left a uh, a node staking. Well, then Divi here lately just gone and I don't think I'm going to put any more funds into that. So it's worth hardly nothing now. I think it's at 0.002, so like 1/5 of a penny. So yeah, not very high at all. So kind of giving up on Divi for the right now anyway. So we'll see what happens. But I think we have way too many cryptos, and most of them, when things start crashing, they're not going to come back up. So uh, you might want to look at the ones that have proven time. Now, I'm starting to lose a lot of faith in Ethereum. I'm hearing a lot of things like It may not be what it's cracked up to be, and you may not want to put your money in it. Unfortunately, a lot of us had altcoins that were based on the Ethereum platform, and you're going to have a little bit of Ethereum to be able to move those altcoins later. But I am just keeping a minimum of Ethereum, and I moved some Ethereum over to USDT. Now, USDT kind of scares me a little bit, but I don't know. Every one of these stable coins also has had like a little scare. USDC did. Let's see, the Binance one, is it BUSD? I think it is. It did too. So it's just kind of tough. So going to USDT right now, Joe Snips even saw in a dream that USDT shot up to $8. Well, that's a stable coin, folks. That's a heck of a rise on a stable coin. Is that possible? Yeah, actually, it could be if the dollar got devalued and then the USDT tried to stay what the rate was. That's possible. But is it likely right now? No, I don't think in the near future, but this is not financial advice. So, so is this a true crypto crash or is this just FUD? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So people who can rig the market, they like to have all the newbies get in and jack up the price and then drop it rapidly and scare the crap out of everybody. And people go, oh my God, I'm going to lose all my money. And they get out. So they buy in high and then they get out lower. And then the people with some funds come in and scoop it all up. I'm not going to say anybody, but that one stone that's really dark, kind of a black color, big corporate bunch of guys, they can just buy a whole bunch of Bitcoins on one swap. I think I heard that Black Stone, read between the quotes, is buying like 10,000 Bitcoins a week. That's a lot of Bitcoins anyway. So, hey, folks, how many Bitcoins are there? 21 million ever. And a lot of them have been lost. Wow. So the supply is kind of short. So, what's going to happen in crypto? Here's one man's opinion. So we just came off of Bitcoin being over 70,000. That was getting towards the low 60s. I think we were rallying today, maybe about 67,000 or so. I'm not going to look back, but I think that's what I read. So we had a correction, and we probably will have a little more correction. But then some people are predicting that by use of web bots and by dreams, that we're going to have an unexpected disaster happen and a crash. And who knows what that's going to be. We thought maybe we had something going with the eclipse, but even though there's a lot of biblical implications on the eclipse, we're not seeing anything yet. It might be the start of something, but we don't know what that is yet. If you follow some biblical timing, it may be sinking off 40 days. Now, if you're Bo Polney, he believes that there's going to be a great wealth transfer from those who aren't very nice to those who try to follow biblical ways and do what is correct. So I do have a little bit leaning that way. I think that's been seen in history. And by the way, the Bible is full of quotes, especially in Haggai, that gold and silver are God's money. So not fiat currency. So then some people are saying after that crash and it kind of starts to stabilize and an unexpected political event, maybe like a war. What is it good for? Maybe. Well, there's no wars going on, are there? Oh, wait, we got Ukraine. Well, one war and it's just about done. As long as Israel, oops, what's this crazy drone strike I heard about? Israel bombed an embassy to take out some guy next to the embassy, but it was attached. Embassies are considered part of the country, so it's like even though it was in a different country, it's like bombing Baran, right? So then this drone strike came and hit an Israeli air, airfield, right, for defense, and they saw those drones coming for like an hour out, and I'm thinking they got this dome. How in the world did those drones get through the Iron Dome when you see them coming with the technology we have? It's a mystery, folks. But that sounds like kind of like a war. And then I'm sure that China and Taiwan are going to work out their relationship over there. And that's going to go okay, too. Sounds like wars and rumors of wars. Never heard that before. So anyway, what's going to be happening? Well, we might have that other crash, but not financial advice. There's going to be a bottom to the drop of Bitcoin. Everybody's buying it up, so they know something's going up. So some people are predicting as low as 20,000. Now I don't know if it's going to go that low, but this is where I'm now on my Bitcoin. I've already reached the point where I took some ice cream, licked it, and took it off when it was up at 73,000. But the rest of it, I'm hodling for now because I do believe it's going to hit. It's going to look really bad, and then it's going to take off. So maybe down as low as 20,000, and then it's going to quickly rebound, and we're seeing over 100,000, maybe 150,000. Some people are calling. So what happens when Bitcoin does that dramatic crash, a dramatic rise after the crash? This isn't instantaneous. It's going to be over a few months, right? Not financial advice. Well, it's going to drag some of those altcoins away, but this time, my goodness, 4,000 altcoins or whatever it is, it's just crazy amount of coins. There's not that many good coins out there. So the good coins are going to survive and they're going to come up and do well. So what are some good coins? There's probably about 20 some that I think are decent. What do I like? Bitcoin for store of value, but it's really kind of old and dodgy. Litecoin, I'm part of the Litecoin family. It is very quick in transactions, like very quick and almost no money to use them. So, um, Litecoin on like BitPay is starting to pass up Bitcoin for transactions just because it's easier to use. I'm hearing this crazy. I was hearing somebody talk. I forgot who it was that they're talking about maybe being able to merge Bitcoin and Litecoin together in the Lightning Network, and you can choose which one to use, Litecoin or Bitcoin, and then it can come out on the other side of the transaction as whichever one you want to choose. So if you run Bitcoin through Litecoin, I guess it transforms it somehow magically. I guess you can save fees and get it there a lot quicker. Don't know about that. So then we've been touting XRP, XLM, and the ISO 20022 compliant tokens that will be used to move some currencies like BRICS nations, the SWIFT system, folks. Not a prediction, just a feeling. I believe it's going to die eventually. It matters on how quick a death. Something's got to replace it, and those help to do smart contracts. Not the only thing it does that, but there's like 7 that are, especially right now, that are ISO 222 compliant. I'm pretty much just focusing on XRP and XLM. XLM, I think, is still a steal, and XRP, um, some people who had a dream think that it's going way low. So, in that the crash we're talking about with Bitcoin's down there, XRP may follow it down. So, if you're sitting on the sideline with a little stable coin like USDT, perhaps you might be able to get in at the right moment. Try to catch it before it goes up again to that meteoric rise. So, how far out is all this? I think a few months. We're in crazy times now with eclipses and barges going loose. Uh, the United States economy just out of control. We've talked about the conflicts. Precious metals like zoom flying through the roof. Um, Not financial advice, but I think silver is still just an absolute bargain right now if you can afford to get some money into silver. Not financial advice. Maybe it would behoove you to do that. And lately I've learned about goldbacks, and goldbacks are a good way to help get some barter size precious metals. 1/1000th of an ounce of gold in a goldback. Wow, you can actually transact with that pretty well, and they have gone up. When I first got into about 6, 7 weeks ago, a goldback was about $3.40, folks. It was $5.09 on Friday, and that's just like in 6 weeks. I don't. Is it going to go any higher? Gold was reaching all new heights. I think it settled in the 2,300 something, 50ish or so, but it zipped over 2,400. Silver was over $29. I don't know if it didn't quite make it to 30, dropped back down in that $28 range, but goodness gracious, silver has gone up at a faster clip, believe it or not, than gold has. So, and sometime along the line, both you would call good guys and bad guys, white hats and black hats, are both looking at our fiat currency uh, dying and going away, and that we're going to have to do a financial reset of some kind. And assets are going to be something to back. Now, I do believe that cryptos are assets and they're going to have value in the future, but I don't think very many. And I do believe that gold, precious metals are going to be assets too. During this crash financial reset that's going to be eventually here, no financial prediction, um, it helps to have things that are things. Now, I've talked about survival currencies before. And what's the most important thing? Food, water, shelter, those kind of things are more important than anything else. But if you've got yourself where you can last a while with some of those survival supplies, then you're looking to have something that you can exchange. Um, if the internet were to go out for a while, then the cryptocurrencies won't do you any good at that time. You may have to have some kind of barter material like goldbacks, silver, gold. Um, but when the internet comes back up, and I think it will come back up, if you have your seed words, which would be the smart thing to do, be sure you have your seed words. Then you can bring your wallets up on different devices, such as a Ballet Wallet, which is an easy one to do. Um, we talked before, like a lot of people now are using like Ballet wallets or paper wallets to store their different cryptos because it's kind of independent of a computer crash. You'll still have them stored on that hard, tangible wallet. Um, Paper wallets work fine, but they're made out of paper. The Ballet wallet's a lot more durable. Um, I guess like one of the final things I want to talk about in this video is like, where do you go to trade your crypto or to buy your crypto? Well, I'm starting to lose a lot of faith in a lot of the on-ramps. I still use Strike, but it's got a little bit more difficult to use lately. I went to Strike and I moved small amounts over to Exodus Wallet, and from Exodus Wallet, easily convert it into something else. I could go to different exchanges like simpleswap.io. Sometimes on SimpleSwap, they used to scare the crap out of me. We're trying to trade in the early days for Theta, and it'd be hours and hours sometimes before it would trade. But you know what? We never ever lost it, and the support was always pretty helpful, but still it took a long time. So Coinbase lost total faith in Coinbase. We had them just jack us around for 7 days at a time or so, and yeah, no Coinbase for me. Even though strangely, I keep getting called and say, "Is someone using your Coinbase account? We think you're being scammed." Yeah, I'm being scammed all right by this call. No, I've been out of Coinbase for a long time and detached my bank account from it. So, eh, no Coinbase for me. Now, that's not financial advice, but I'm not going to go back to Coinbase. And I just don't have a lot of trust in a lot of exchanges. Probably would use Cake Wallet and Olive a little bit still. But if you're going to move cryptos quickly, especially larger amounts, which it's not this guy, larger amounts, but at least as low as $500 worth of whatever crypto you have. I highly suggest Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown is an exclusive team of world-leading cryptocurrency brokers, and now their interface in their portal is really easy to use. You don't have to talk to your broker, but you can move as little as $500 worth of cryptocurrencies if you do it yourself, and you can go on there and make the trades, and it's pretty much automatic. If you want to be sure that everything's working good and you're going to move some larger amounts, I would go through your broker. The percentage is still the same as 3.5%. And that's it. I think even some of those smaller things I mentioned were using like 4% or higher. The best I ever got on Coinbase was 3%. Like I said, I would not go back to them again. Um, if you use my link down below, you will help me out considerably, and you can't get a better rate. Yes, there's other podcasters that you can get the same rate from. Anybody who is an affiliate of Caleb and Brown gets that rate, but you get it too. And that is a good rate to get. So if you're going to get some crypto, um, I have never wired money to Caleb Brown. I have friends who have, and it was okay. But when you wire funds overseas, you're at the mercy of the SWIFT system, and funny things can kind of happen. It usually takes supposed to take 2 to 3 days, but sometimes it can take longer. Kind of like if it's Coinbase or something. But if you're dealing with trading a crypto for a crypto, that stuff's fast. Even Bitcoin isn't so bad to move over. You can move it at a time when the rate's down, and it's not so bad. Or if you're not in a hurry to move it over, but just want to move it over, that's not so bad too. I think I moved a little bit over at like $2 fee. Not bad. Now, so Caleb Brown, you can sit there on your trade. For example, if you have USDT and you think XRP is going to go really low, even 30 cents or 20 some cents, you can have that USDT sitting there in a trade and you can go to bed and don't worry about it, and it will happen for you. They're pretty quick. I don't know how much is automated or how much is a broker does that for you, but it's pretty darn fast. I had a couple trades go through, and it went really nice, very swift. And I've had awesome experience with these guys. I had I was hacked on my email about a year and a half ago, and I got a hold of them with a phone call, and they shut me down. So nothing could I wouldn't lose any funds at all, which oh gosh, I really appreciated that. Now I had to go quite a rigmarole to get back and reinstate it, but that was okay. I didn't mind doing that because no one got into the cryptos I had ready for trades or anything like that. So highly recommend Caleb and Brown as the on ramp and for trading cryptos right now, and let them do the work for you. You don't do it. Now, the one warning I have on that, not financial advice, is that if you don't have it in your hands, you are taking third party risk. I think, my opinion, they're the safest third party risk there is right now. So, anyway, I've not had any issues. I know people have moved some large amounts of fiat currency through them too and changed it. So, anyway, that would be a good person to do your crypto. And don't forget, if you want to take your cryptocurrencies offline and put them in a paper wallet or a hard wallet of some kind, not electronic, Ballet Wallet, I think is the best option. Yes, I am a Ballet ambassador. That's because I believe in the product. You can get a Ballet wallet for as little as $35, I believe, still. Um, I have an affiliate link down below. It'll save you a little bit of money. Don't forget to use it. So how do they work? As I've explained a few times, there is a public key on the outside sticker that's a detached number 3 here, and a passphrase down below. Oh, sorry, let's go back. The outside sticker is your public sticker. That's how you get your money. And then if you want to send it, you need the passphrase down below and the yellow sticker information. Works very slick. And so if you don't understand cryptos quite yet, your cryptos are numbers, and your public address are numbers, and your private keys are numbers. There is no actual physical coin at all, which is a little hard to get used to. But you know what? Most of fiat, like 98% or more of fiat cash, regular currency, is digital too. So it's a good place to take some of that stuff offline and keep it in. Ballet Wallets hold over 100 cryptocurrencies. So, and then if you want to have an off ramp, remember that there are several precious metal dealers that do take cryptos now. Um, JM Bullion, SD Bullion, and Hero Bullion are 3 that do that I have dealt with, and they are very good. I don't get anything from those 3 guys. Money Metals will also do that too. Um, if you do go to Money Metals, you mentioned Saintjerome, and I would get a little kickback with silver. So someone comes in and gets so much, they give you like 1 piece of silver. So it's kind of cool. So if you want to help me out, you do it that way. I wouldn't mind getting a round of silver. Well, as I wrap this up, just kind of go over a little bit what I said. We're going to have a very volatile time. My opinion is it's going to, like, the coins are going to crash considerably. Maybe like Bitcoin from like 70,000, which was recent, to 20,000 or so. But that after that time period, that's going to be a few months, I believe. I do believe it's going to take off. Now, that's my opinion. I get my opinions by taking information from many people and synthesizing it. And then you can, while you're waiting, set up trades from a stable coin, like with somebody like Caleb Brown, or if you have another, if you want to use Coinbase, that's I guess that's fine. Uh, I just personally don't like them, of course. What kind of coins do you buy? Well, I think Theta has huge potential. So I put that up there. It's taken a big hit lately, but I do believe, like Bix Weir believes, that it's going to be the future of the internet. It keeps us going without expanding the broadband service. It uses extra bandwidth on your computers. It's amazing. And you get rewarded with Theta Fuel, which was up quite a bit. So I heard about Theta a long time ago, and Michelle White Dove says it could give generational wealth. May she rest in peace. She was the most famous psychic at that time. Now, I'm not a big guy on psychics, but some people have some intuition that is beyond like normal kind of realm on that. Litecoin, Bitcoin, XRP, XLM are good ones too. I'm getting really sour on Ethereum. I just don't like Ethereum anymore. Just keep my advice for me is I would just keep enough to move some altcoins if I need to. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I had a request to do a Divi video. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just really sour on Divi right now, and maybe if they start coming back up again, I kind of get back into it. But I just don't have any interest in Divi at the moment. So sorry, Ben. Bitcoin Ben helped me get set up, and like I said, I broke even. But yeah, I'm kind of sour on Divi at the moment. So uh, I have some codes down below that'll help you if you have any questions like that. I'm going for 440 subscribers, and then I will send at least 20,000 Satoshis to whoever comments first after the 440th subscriber. Uh, but I'm going to cap off the value at $50. I may sweeten it up with a goldback, which are kind of fun. Uh, they're really shiny and neat. If you do like goldbacks and want to get those, if you want to use a credit card to buy it with no extra charge, I have a link for Defy the Grid. I have a small affiliate code. I don't get a big thing. So far, I've earned 66 cents, but oh well. 66 cents is 66 cents. So take care. If you have any questions, be sure to ask. I'll try to read the comments. And thank you for watching once again. Goodbye.